Ms. Yoruichi, where exactly are we heading today? Usually we go to the sweet shop, but that's the other way.
Yeah, there's someone that I want to express my thanks to today.
A man? Just who is this man?
I'm really looking forward to seeing him. Oh, I can see it in the distance.
That's...
Now that we're here, why don't we have some tea?
Ms. Yoruichi, please wait for me!
This place brings me back. 100 years have passed, and it hasn't changed a bit.
State your purpose.
You're still the same brat you always were, Byakuya. I always thought you were raised to be a stick in the mud, but I guess you were just born that way.
I'll ask you one more time. State your purpose. I'm afraid I don't have any time to waste fooling around with you.
Don't be like that. I came by to say thanks.
What?
And also, you helped Ichigo get his Soul Reaper powers back, didn't you? Transferring a Soul Reaper's powers is a violation of the Soul Society's law. But even so, you didn't waste any time deciding to help him, huh?
Ichigo Kurosaki is the savior of the Soul Society. It's obvious we should help him. What's more, I don't remember ever saying my thanks to him.
Is that right? Well, I suppose that Ichigo is a bit like a disciple to me. And usually a disciple would give thanks to their master. I mean, it's only proper, right?
I see. If you were his master, it would go some way to explaining his complete insolence.
How about if you quietly listened?
It's all right, Soiphone. Look, brat, just saying a simple thanks is dull and uninspired. You've got to add a little present to the mix to spice it up.
Not necessary.
Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. Hey, you've never once beaten me in a game of Chase the Devil, have you? You've got a proud losing streak that's been going on for so long, I figured you'd chomp at the bit for a rematch after a century. What? You're so certain you can't win? Well, turn down this rematch if you want. I won't mind. Right. Let's go, Soiphone.
Just hold on, Ms. Yoruichi!
Makes sense. After all, talk is cheap. Right. Then I accept your challenge.
Just like old times, right? Well, come on, try and catch me.
Too easy.
So will I!
All my life, I've gone wherever my whims took me, even if it meant being a little indecisive at times. I never would have imagined the whole course of events would lead to this. However, when I think about it, perhaps this kind of time is what I've always been yearning for. What's wrong? I'm right over here! Following my whims, my heart's desires. What? Are you being serious, Renji?
Keep your voice down, you dummy! Somebody could hear us!
Sorry. But...
Look, I get how he must have felt. But still, why did he go on ahead without us?
do you mean that Ichigo went there by himself?
Well, actually, Urahara told me that Uryu and Chad are with him.
I see.
Listen, I'm not asking the Soul Society to help me. Just tell me how I can get to Hueco Mundo. Orihime is my friend. I'll save her all by myself.
You idiot! Why didn't you wait for us to come back? We're friends, aren't we?
Rukia. Don't look so sad. Let's think of what we'll have to do going forward.
Renji.
When we meet him in Hueco Mundo, let's make sure that we give him a piece of our minds.
Yes, that's right. You and me both. That being said, just how are we going to reach Hueco Mundo?
Well, Urahara also happened to tell me about that.
What are you doing there?
Where do you two think you're going?
Byakuya, Captain Ukitake.
We...
Please, don't stop us. This is important. We have to go.
Rukia, we...
The head captain has issued an order telling us to protect the Soul Society. Disobeying the head captain. Do you know what that would mean for us?
Byakuya. I'm so sorry, brother. But I can't budge on this either. This time around, I have to make sure I protect Ichigo, my other friends, and my heart. Yes.
Well, I guess I can't change your mind.
Come here.
The spiritual pressure. Byakuya.
Calm down.
Renji.
The captain is strong, that's true. But you're also stronger than you used to be. Come on. Let's go save Orihime.
Renji. Yes. Let's go.
What's wrong? Are you giving up?
He's too strong. There's nothing I can do. I'm still too far away from his level. However, I can't retreat now. I'll prove it.
I'll show that I'm strong enough to protect my friends. I swear that I will.
Not so easy. I see you.
That's it. I am unscathed. I will not go easy on you. Scatter, Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword. Yakurai.
Now then. Yakurai! Yakurai! Now then.
What is happening?
Dance. So Dino Shirayuki. So Menomai. Tsukishiro! A true pity.
How did that happen? Yakurai. You're mine. Strike back.
Not so easy. Yakurai!
Yakurai.
Strike back! Strike back!
Don't hate me.
Strike back!
It's my turn now.
Strike back. This is nothing. Yakurai.
Strike back!
Now then. Yakurai!
Yakurai back.
Don't hate me. Dance. So Dino Shirayuki. So Menomai. Tsukishiro! A true pity.
I have been.
Weak.
That's it. That's it. Too late. Stand down. Too late.
Not so easy. Yakurai! I
Yakurai.
see you. Now then.
Stand
I
down.
will. Don't
Not
hate me.
push your button. I give no quarter. Yakurai. Futile.
Not so easy.
I am unscathed. I will not go easy on you. Scatter, Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword. That's it. Futile.
Pay attention. Now then. It's my turn now. Yakurai! I
Yakurai.
see you. Now then. Dance. So Dino Shirayuki. So Menomai. Tsukishiro! A true pity.
How did that happen? Rukia,
Yes.
why go to such lengths?
Well,
I'm gonna save you, Rukia.
my friends are there for me. They've risked themselves. They've gambled their lives in order to save me. Now my time's come. It's my turn to save them.
Take this.
Captain Kuchiki, this is...
I heard that the Hueco Mundo sandstorms can be dangerous. Take these with you. My orders were to bring you back, but they didn't say anything about stopping you from going again. I have done as much as I was asked. I was told only to bring you here, and nothing more than that was said. You're free to do as you please.
We never planned to stop you two from going to Hueco Mundo in the first place. I wanted to tell you earlier, but Captain Kuchiki stopped me from doing so.
Brother, Captain Ukitake.
Let that little punk go run around Waco Mundo for a while, and see how they like it.
Be careful out there.
Ichigo, everyone, wait for me. This time, I'll protect all of you.
Hey! I was counting on you, Shuhei! You're the one who wanted to gather info on my family, right? All this time, I was waiting for you! I even rearranged the whole place! You can't tell me you've just forgotten!
I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't gonna cut it, you idiot!
What's all this racket about?
Ah, Captain! Listen to what Shuhei did! He forgot that he was supposed to write an article about my house!
Oh. Must be tough, suddenly having to take over a captain's duties.
Yes.
Don't fuss over every little thing. Now listen. Go back immediately or else I'll triple your workload.
What?!
All of it's my fault. I'm sorry.
Shuhei. He's fundamentally lost without Kaname. It's a rather pitiful look for a court guard lieutenant. Then again, I was just like him once. When I first met Ms. Yoruichi, it felt like I was seeing a goddess. She was noble, elegant, and frighteningly strong. She was absolutely everything I wanted to be. I was in awe of her. In time, my feelings even went beyond that, crossing over from mere adoration to worship. I would have died for her, over and over. I swore it in my heart. But one day, without warning, without a word, without even saying goodbye, she disappeared from my life entirely. The very next day, I heard the charges against her. Desertion, aiding and abetting Kisuke Urahara in his attempt to escape, and eluding arrest. Henceforth, it is decreed that Yoruichi Shihoen shall no longer be considered the commander of the Stealth Force or the Punishment Force. That's what her indictment said. Well, it was a scandal. There's no doubt about that. That betrayal made me lose all respect for her. I hated the woman I had once thought of as my goddess. I cursed her very name. He's just like how I was back then. He was betrayed by someone he worshipped. And now he's merely fumbling around in the dark. Come, Shuhei. Maurizio, I'll need Shuhei for a while.
What?
What?! But I'm still not done with him yet!
Don't make me repeat myself. Go back.
Where are you going, Captain? Captain Soyphone!
Captain Soyphone, why did you bring me here?
Do you think you can fulfill your duties while you still have that dejected look on your face?
Huh?
Draw your sword.
Why?
Attack, or I will.
She's fast. So this is how strong Squad 2's captain is.
What's wrong? Come on. Show me what the man in charge of Squad 9 can do.
Look! I'm just temporarily taking over the captain's duties, that's all!
Ew. That is exactly the problem.
I'll finish you at once. So slow! This is the end.
You're mine.
I understand. So slow!
Need to dodge.
I'm not impressed.
Weak. Look at this. This technique fuses Hakuda along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Be gone! Now that Kaname is gone, all of Squad 9 rests on your shoulders. Don't make excuses about it being temporary. You're responsible.
I know. I'm aware that that's what I need to do.
You don't understand. I'll show you with my own hands. This is what it means to fight for the 13 Court Guard squads. You'll need to know when you face the enemies that are awaiting us. Too slow!
This is nothing. I understand. So slow!
Look at this. This technique fuses Hakuda along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Off with you!
Captain Soifon,
What is it?
thank you so much for, well, everything. It's exactly as you said. So now, I have to take charge of Squad 9. And sooner or later, I'll have to fight Captain Tosin.
It's just Kaname. Don't call him Captain anymore. Hatred and sadness do not heal so easily, I'm afraid. And the respect that you had for someone can't disappear overnight. I know that very well. But you're in charge now, so get a grip. Turn that sadness and anger into strength. Think of what you're capable of doing, and then train to do it better.
Captain Soifon.
Trust in your ideals and in your convictions. Lead your squad. That's what your responsibility is. But why? Why didn't you take me with you? Ms. Yoruichi. Ms. Yoruichi's disappearance was simply unavoidable. I've finally been able to come to terms with that fact. Fighting has cleansed my heart and wiped it clean of that grudge. But I don't know if that's really something to rejoice about. I keep thinking about it. The 101 years I spent hating her, cursing her. What were all those years for?
Captain Soifon. Is anything wrong?
No, it's nothing. When she left, I did my best to forget about her. For the past 101 years. All that anger and sadness, they've fueled both me and my training. And now, with the strength, I will. Just keep on fighting. Trust your ideals and convictions. Ms. Yoruichi.
Stop. I don't believe that you're ready to use Shunko.
I truly believed that I'd managed to grow stronger. I was confident after training for 101 years. I must continue to hone myself and my skills for the battle that will come in the winter. And to see Ms. Yoruichi again.
I finally found you, Captain Soyphone!
Maurizio, what do you need?
The time for the meeting is nearly here. You weren't in the barracks, and I looked everywhere I could think of.
I see. Fine then. Let's go.
So fast! Wait up, please, Captain Soyphone!
Captain Soyphone, good to see you!
Perfect timing. Red bean jelly.
Red bean jelly?
This is from Lieutenant Hisagi of Squad 9. We once did a drill with Squad 9 that went to waste, didn't we? This appears to be compensation for that mess. Share it with everyone.
I never expected to receive a gift from you, Captain. Thank you so much. Such kindness. I'll remember it until the end of my days.
Yeah.
Greetings, Captain Soyphone. What brings you here?
It's merely a little gift.
A gift from you, Captain Soyphone? Are you sure?
Yeah.
What a kind gesture. It's an honor to accept this, Captain. Thank you.
I remember when Ms. Yoruichi was captain. Sometimes she'd bring treats to us, sweets and rice crackers and stuff like that. Back then, I even cried when I was greeted with such kindness. The Stealth Force was formed as a separate entity from the Court Guard. As a secret force, our missions are by far the most challenging, meaning that along the way, I lost a great many allies. Sometimes, it's essential that one devote oneself completely to the rest. What? What are you doing there?
Yeesh! Here I thought I'd gone completely stealth.
Nonsense. Stop being conceited.
Dang it. I'm nowhere near your level, Captain Soyphone. Still...
What is it?
No, I'm just glad that we have someone like you with us. I'm sure that Shuhei, Izuru, and Momo must have it very rough.
It's exactly as you said. So now, I have to take charge of Squad 9. And, sooner or later, I'll have to fight Captain Tosin.
Well, I suppose the solution's clear. We'll just have to work to make it easier for them.
Such simplistic thinking. Those who've been left behind must have the will to stand back up all on their own. If you can't do that, it's over for you. Expressing your resentment does nothing at all. Words will never create true change. The course of action is clear. Harden your will and examine the path ahead.
Wow, you're a tough one.
I'd be lying if I said that we aren't shaken by Aizen's betrayal. If you show any hesitation at all, you'll die.
Yes, you're right. The Serete must be in chaos right now, and its soldiers confused and befuddled. But we can get through it with help from each other.
Right. That's why officers like us have to dispel confusion and point the way towards a clear path moving forward.
Yes, you're right.
Another one. Yet another reason why I have to grow stronger. However, training by myself can only do so much. I'd like to ask Ms. Yoruichi to spar with me, but it won't be easy. If I fight someone who can use Flash Step well enough...
Captain Soyphone?
I know.
Huh?
Thank you very much for accepting my request. If anyone else were around, then we'd be likely to hold back. This way, we can go all out.
That has always been my intention.
I see. Let's begin.
Come on. Don't you dare tell me that's your best.
Right. We have a long way to go. I'll show you how far I've advanced. I've become the equal of Ms. Yoruichi, the Flash Master.
Be still. Yakura. Stand down. Move. Futile. Stand down. That's it. That's it. Futile. Strike back. Here I come. Yakurai.
To die.
Yakurai. That's it. Futile.
Weak.
Oh.
Look at this. This technique fuses Hakuda along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Be gone!
I have been. You will not. Yakurai.
Is that all?
I am unscathed. Futile. Soul Katsu. Too late. I go. Yakurai. That's it. That's it. Soul Katsu. This is the end. Slash it. There. Slash it. I go.
Dodge.
Strike back.
Look at this. This technique fuses Hakuda along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Off with you.
What?
Thank you, Byakuya Kuchiki. I learned a lot here. The greatest weapon that Stealth Force possesses is our agility. But with some enemies, it isn't possible to beat them by using speed alone. So then, it could prove to be very useful.
I never expected to receive a gift from you, Captain. Thank you so much. Such kindness. I'll remember it until the end of my days. What a kind gesture. It's an honor to accept this, Captain. Thank you.
As captain of Squad 2 and the commander of the Stealth Force, I must grow stronger. That will prepare me for the battle ahead. There is a duty that I must see through to the end.
When I ran away from my people, the only thing that I found was hate coming from those who were all around me. There was contempt in their eyes and rage in their voices. I found myself alone. And then things changed when I met him. His spiritual pressure was fierce and majestic. He was the embodiment of the Soul Society. He was a Soul Reaper among Soul Reapers. He was the head captain of the 13 court guard squads. Shigekuni Genryusai Yamamoto. My appearance did not bother him to the slightest degree. He recognized my strength and accepted me as a fellow Soul Reaper. He opened a path for me to walk. My debt to him is too great to ever be able to repay it in full. Alongside him, I met another. He was the man who became my trusted friend. Kaname, I found you.
Oh, Sajin. Were you looking for me? Is there something you need?
I just figured that since you weren't around, I would probably be able to find you here.
Lately, I haven't come here as often as I'd like, but today I had to, given the occasion. Wasn't it the head captain himself who sent you on that last mission? With all those hollows that you had to deal with, it must have been no easy task. However, very few men were wounded. It goes to show your skills as captain. Well done, Sajin.
You're going to embarrass me, Kaname.
I'm only stating the facts. You shouldn't be embarrassed.
It's weird to say now, but before, I never imagined that I could become captain, given my appearance.
To someone who cannot see, appearance means absolutely nothing. And if I can become captain, then you certainly can as well. The 13 court guard squads are not a place of prejudice. If they were, we wouldn't have trained to become Soul Reapers. Isn't that right?
Actually, Kaname, or rather Captain Trozen, there's a favor I need to ask you. You are the only one whom I can ask.
What is it, Captain Komamura? I'm ready to help you however I can.
Thank you. Let me rely on you, unbecoming as it may be.
In what way?
My path is not clear yet. I want to shed any doubt, and to do so, I want you, my friend, to measure my worth.
Your worth is well beyond any doubt. However, I did say that I would help you out however I can.
Can I ask you to spare the trouble?
Very well. I will fight with you.
I can't thank you enough. Do you remember, Kaname? Tell me, do you remember what we said in front of your friend's tomb?
Of course. We talked about why we were becoming Soul Reapers.
I swore that I would repay my debt to the head captain, and you said that you would wipe the entire world clean of clouds.
Yes, exactly.
Those words, they belonged to your friend.
Yes, they were. Truth is, she loved this world.
You will be slain.
No, I won't lose here. This ends here.
All too easy.
I'm still too This isn't. I'm still too soft.
You cannot be.
Don't get
slow.
What?
Incredible! Let's go.
Not to you.
Thank you.
Exceptional. I hope that you doubt yourself no longer.
Kaname, my friend, can I not find some way to help you?
Listen, walk the path you believe is just, Sajin. You really should not bother troubling yourself with me.
You say so, but...
You are the only friend that I have left now. And that is why you needn't fret over any trifling matters.
Is that so? Perhaps I have said too much. Forgive me.
Don't worry. I'm already well aware that that's the kind of person you are. And truth be told, that is why I like you.
I see.
The air has grown heavy. Come, let's go back to the barracks. Your men must be waiting for you.
I understand. Those words actually belonged to a friend of yours. Then I believe that in between those words, you're hiding something. Is that something sadness? Or should I try to help him cleanse that feeling from his heart? Or should I instead wait for him to do so by himself? Either way, Kaname, I very much want to help you in any way that I possibly can, as your dear friend.
That's the name of the only person I ever truly admired. It's your name now. If right now
I don't believe it! No one told us he was going up against that monster!
That's a Menos Grande, isn't it? No way. We can't take that on. Hurry up and call for help!
A Menos Grande.
Okay, good. You can relax now. Kenpachi's here to help.
Do me a favor. Come on, let me have a little fun. Damn. You weren't as tough as I'd hoped. Is that all you got? There you go. All right, come at me like you mean it. Don't disappoint me. Is this the end? Below you. Don't be in such a hurry. You're in the way! Get out of here, you idiot! Take that! If you truly want to conquer... At least you can take the rust off this thing, huh? Hey, get out of here! Take that! Too slow! I'm not done yet. Endure! Hey, take that! Your brain! You're in the way! Below you! Don't disappoint me! See? Out of my way! If you truly want to conquer... Here. At least you can take the rust off this thing, huh? So crazy!
Come on, that's not fair, Captain. Couldn't you at least leave me some enemies to fight?
Yeah? Good point. Tell you what, next time I'll let you take on some enemies.
You said you'd do so earlier, didn't you?
Yachiru, what's up?
It's an emergency captain's meeting! They said to come right away!
Man, what a huge pain.
Squad 3 Captain Gin Ichimaru.
What's going on? I was wondering what I was called here for. Such a big production.
A bunch of measly Ryoka have got the captains acting all serious and solemn-like. But man, those Menos Grande were really not all they were cracked up to be. It's been years and years now since I felt it. The pain that stings and tingles all over your body. Maybe I ought to try closing my eyes.
The Squad 13 captain is missing. Where is he? Do we have any idea?
He's feeling sick.
What? Again? That poor thing.
That's enough. Did you think you were called here to discuss a sick captain? We heard. You were out playing with a Ryoka without permission. And what's even worse is that you let him get away. What happened? A captain should be able to kill 4 or 5 Ryoka with ease.
What? He isn't dead? Uh-oh.
Emergency! Emergency! Intruder in the Serete! All guardsmen to battle stations!
Hey, wait, Captain Zaraki. We still...
Hey, Kenny!
Yachiru!
Is it an enemy? Are you gonna slay him?
Yes, a Ryoka. I don't know how, but he somehow managed to survive a fight with Gin. I can't wait to cross swords with him. Whoa! They're shooting off in different directions. Which one is it? The strongest one? Which could it be? It appears that you have lost. Is he that good?
He is.
I see. And what's his name? You are Ichigo Kurosaki, right? I am Kenpachi Zaraki, captain of Squad 11. I'm here to kill you or die trying. Stop running away. Hold still.